Hey, what up everybody, this is Stevie Breach coming to you talking about the upcoming Tna Destination X tapings. It's been known that Dixie Carter hit the streets. She went out there on Twitter asking the fans what they want to see when it comes to the upcoming Destination X show. If you want to go with the four-sided ring or go back to the old, six-sided ring, the one thing that sort of set them apart from anything. I don't really remember when they debuted the six-sided ring. I know that when TNA was brought in as the weekly pay-per-view, they had a four-sided ring, but I don't remember when the coming out party was that set them apart, going with the six-sided deal. And I know that it all ended when Hogan and Flair and Bischoff and all of those guys came in 2010. I think it was the first live Impact tapings they did in January when they sort of kicked off the new Monday Night Wars that never went anywhere. I think that's when they brought the four-sided ring back, and the fans desperately chanted and tried to tell Hogan and Bischoff in the ring that that's what they wanted. Hogan said that the six-sided ring got you so far, but they were there and they were going to change some things, and that's going to push them to the next direction and get TNA where it deserved to be. As we all know, that with Hogan and Bischoff and Party being in control of TNA, they probably more than likely took 2 steps backwards more than they went 2 steps forward. But we've seen a lot of wrestlers, EC3, Austin Aries being very outspoken about wrestling in this six-sided ring, X-Pac, a guy who's not even in the company. They are asking fans who they want to see come back and make returns. X-Pac, a guy who has wrestled in TNA before. I don't know if he's able to do it with his hepatitis. I don't know if he was asked if he wanted to do it, or if he was just throwing his opinion out there just so everybody could know that basically the six-sided ring hurts like a motherfucker when you landed there from basically all the braces that are in there. You go back, you listen to the AJ Styles interview with Chris Jericho talking about the six-sided versus the four-sided. AJ was very outspoken about changing the six-sided ring and going with the four-sided. But basically he said that it was a whole lot softer. The first time he took a bump in that ring, he realized that hitting the mat was a lot like a feather pillow, and that basically he should embrace the change and be able to making a long-lasting point on his career. With TNA, honestly, they are looking for that one thing that is going to give them a boom. They're desperately looking for anything that is going to save them. Honestly, I know that these guys are, crying like little babies about, having to take bumps in the six-sided ring and how it's a little bit harder. But, Austin Aries and EC3, you're 2 guys that WWE passed on you. Maybe Austin Aries, you're a guy that WWE might take a chance on. But, you desperately need TNA to survive. And if this is the one thing that strikes a glitch, where fans actually want to watch you again, I'd say take it. You go back to that Destination X pay-per-view of 2011, I believe. Eric Bischoff said that he wanted to see, if the fans really did believe in the X Division or if it was all hope and games. They went with the pay-per-view where it was didn't really have any storylines, but it was main evented by Christopher Daniels and AJ Styles, which led into a long-lasting storyline after that of Daniels basically breaking up Fortune and taking Kaz away with him and everything like that. But it was something the fans actually wanted to see. And I remember the YWC actually doing an outcry of saying, "Do not stream the show, go out and order it." And they actually did a good number, and they basically didn't use it. They just took the money, took the fans, and said, we're going to do what we want to do. So TNA, I say, go with the six-sided ring. I would love to see it one more time. And if guys don't want to wrestle in it, give them the night off. And if they don't want to work in it and you want to go with that forward, just let them go and find other guys that want to work cheap and want to work in the ring that you think that fans are actually going to come watch your shows and tune in and watch TV. Peace out, everybody.